Hey friends, how's it going? My name is Rose, and this is Olympia Soiree, a beautiful Otome game that mixes Japanese mythology and swoon-worthy romance with biting social commentary on strict class systems and racism. Yay! And when I say beautiful Otome game, I mean seriously beautiful. The art, the music, the world, the story, the characters, all just gorgeous. Can you tell it's one of my all-time favorites, or do I need to praise it even more? Because I will, don't tempt me. But how about instead of that we just start playing the game? Because no one wants to listen to me ramble. The White Maiden. See, this is so beautiful. Look at that gorgeousness. It's so pretty. Anyway, I'm not gonna be voicing the lines that have already been voiced by the actual Japanese voice actors like this because they've already been voiced by the actual Japanese voice actors like this. But, I guess you can let me know in the comments if you do want me to read other lines besides the heroines, just so you get them in English. But for now, I'll leave it to the professionals.
いい？約束して。あなたも愛する人を見つけて、母さんのように幸せになると。
Oh, if only, Mom.
あなたの魂の半身がきっと、この世界のどこかにいるわ。
That would be nice. Mother?
大丈夫。きっと見つけ出せる。私とあの人の子だもの。
Mother? And look at the sprite. She's so pretty. We're so pretty. And this background too, just, the sparkles, I can't get enough of it. Anyway, I am fangirling way too hard right now. I opened my eyes and my room slowly came into view. Was I dreaming? What a cute little guy. I don't know what you are, but you are adorable. Glossary. Hime, an old Japanese term used to address princesses. As Daifuku has pledged his allegiance to Olympia, he refers to her by this name as a showing of his affection and respect. Fair warning, I am probably gonna butcher every single name in this game. I do not speak Japanese. Since this little mouse thing doesn't speak English, I think I'm gonna voice his lines just so you get to hear them. If I can do a voice like that. Good morning, Hime. Good morning, Daifuku. This little white mouse was Daifuku. White Mouse Clan, a unique clan of mice that understands human language. They are said to be the messengers of gods. The gods have very cute messengers. Daifuku, a member of the White Mouse Clan who met Olympia when he wandered to the surface. He loves eating Daifuku rice cakes. Is that cannibalism? And has a plump white body much like them. He is the eldest of 3 siblings. He wandered into the manor some time ago and has been living with me ever since.
Kiki?
Did you have a bad dream? Did I worry you? You're so sweet. No, it wasn't a bad dream at all. It was a nice dream, actually. I climbed out of bed and took Daifuku into my hands. Oh, beautiful! Sun goddess, Lady Amaterasu, definitely butchering that. Amaterasu, goddess of the sun, worshipped by not only Olympia, but all the women of the White who lived on Tenyo Island. Thank you for this blessed sunlight. As descendant of the Tenyo Island White, I pledge my eternal devotion to you. Tenyo Island, an island once inhabited by the women of the White that is now completely deserted. It is separated from Tengu Island by a sea and surrounded by whirlpools that prevent passage by outsiders. White. I think I know what white is. A unique color trait held only by the women of Tenyo Island. Olympia is the only known human of white blood living on Tengu Island. Did I read this? Okay, I'll just say I read it.
The sun is very nice today.
Yes, it is. It's beautiful. I haven't told you where I was born, have I, Daifuku? I pointed to a small island offshore. Do you see that island? It's called Tenyo Island. I lived there until I was 5 years old. But those days were long gone. It's completely different from Tengu Island. There's no power, no running water, no carriages. Tengu Island. An island where strict traditions are upheld to respect color above all else. It is ruled by Hiruko and the leaders of the primary classes, while the Kotowari and the military ensure that order is maintained. Carriage. Tengu Island's primary mode of transportation, also referred to as fiacre, I think that's how you say that, don't quote me. They are employed to transport both people as well as cargo and fine goods. But the sea is full of beautiful fish, and there were always plenty of delicious fruits for us to pick. There was also a lovely crystal clear spring. I could not have been any happier living there. The dream I had was about that island. A dream of my mother who passed away. Oh. Did you know that today is my birthday? Happy birthday, Olympia. I think Lady Amaterasu gave me such a wonderful dream as a gift. I turned 18 years old today.
いい？約束して。あなたも愛する人を見つけて、母さんのように幸せになると。
I need to take that advice,
あなたの
ma'am.
魂の半身がきっとこの世界のどこかにいるわ。
Hopefully. She's blushing. Oh. A prickling heat rose to my cheeks. Daifuku, I heard that the women on this island look for their soulmates when they turn 18. Do you think it's possible that I could find my future husband here too? Well, since this is an Otome game, I'm gonna say yes.
Kiki, I'm sure you will.
I am too. You are gorgeous, girl. I wonder if you really understand me. You keep squeaking at everything I say to you.
Kiki, I do understand. I know what you're saying, Hime.
I wonder if the people on this island will truly accept me and love me for who I am. What color will I blend with? Blending. A euphemism on Tengu Island that is sometimes used to refer to the act of mating. It is a process necessary for passing on color traits to one's descendants, yeah, that you don't say, with the ultimate purpose of preserving color classes. My eyes wandered over the assortment of colors reflected by the morning sunlight. The caste system on Tengu Island defined everything by color, even where a person lived. Color class. One's caste determined by color traits exhibited at birth. The caste system orders the white at top, followed by the primary, secondary, pied, versy, and darkness tiers. That must be the red district over there. The blue tiles there must be the blue district and red district, an area of Tengu Island inhabited by the people of the red, you don't say. Its structures are characterized by red tones, you don't say, and European-style architecture. Blue district, an area of Tengu Island inhabited by the people of the blue. Its structures are characterized by blue tones and Japanese-style architecture.
オランピア様、朝食をお持ちいたしました。
Olympia, that's us, the last remaining white. She is called this name by the people of Tengu Island, as her true name is kept secret. She has the power to make the sun shine through her dance. Wow. I love her. She's so cool. I turned around to see a maid standing behind me.
断りなくお部屋に入ってしまいまして、申し訳ありませんでした。何度扉を叩いてもお返事がなかったものですから、心配になって。
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you knocking. I bowed my head slightly.
さあ、冷めないうちに。
Food! Give it to me. I always ate my meals here. I sat alone at my small table with the maid looking on. That's kind of awkward.
今日は本当に良いお天気ですね。
Yeah.
海がキラキラと光って、天女島まで見渡せます。
It really is gorgeous. Maybe I'll go for a walk outside. What? This is so surprising. The maid gave a start, almost dropping the plates in her hands. She must have found it very surprising coming from me.
失礼いたしました。でも、外に出るのは良いことですわ。ぜひ。
Little too excited there, ma'am.
でも、お一人で大丈夫ですか？私がお供いたしましょうか。
But I like her, she's very kind. It'll just be a short walk around the manor. I'll be fine.
嬉しいです。舞台の時以外はずっとお部屋に閉じこもりきりなんですもの。
That's kind of sad. We're a shut-in. Is that so?
きっと今日は何か良きことがありますわ。あんなにも眩しく太陽が輝いているのですから。
Oh man, I hope so. You deserve all the happiness, Olympia. I gave a small nod in response. I didn't mean to ignore what she said. This woman, with her light brown hair tied back in a simple knot, had only come to serve me a short while ago. I know she means well, but I just don't know how to act around her. Be yourself. I've completely forgotten how to associate with other people. Same, girl. Feel you on that one.
そうそう。外出されるのでしたら、必ず敷物をつけていってくださいね。
Nah, there's a motorcycle revving its stupid engine outside. I hope you don't hear that. Color ribbon. A tag used to designate a person's color class. This ribbon is required to be worn by Tengu Island residents on the surface. It is not worn by criminals or the residents of Yomi.
それとも忘れないうちにお召し物に結んでしまいましょうか。
Yes, thank you. The color ribbon identified one's class on Tengu Island. It must be worn at all times while in public.
でも少しもったいない気がしますわね。せっかくの白なのに王の敷物なんて。
I am under the care of Doma of the Yellow, after all. Grand Master Doma, the leader of the Yellow. He's an outsider who took Olympia into his custody when she was a child. Sounds like a swell guy.
そうですね。
The reason my ribbon is this color is because I can't escape from here. Ever since that day. Sorry if you gotta jump there. I had to cut it because I got a phone call. Phones, the bane of my existence. Anyway, ever since that day.
Stop! I'm going back to my island. Don't come any closer. I hate you. Leave me alone. Everyone is still there waiting for me. I know they are.
Oh, she's so cute, but she's so angry. Stop being transfixed by how cute she is, Rose. She's angry. Focus. But today I'm 18 years old. The same age as my mother when she met my father. I hope something changes today. I get the feeling it will. I get the feeling we're reaching an inciting incident. As I prepared to leave the manor, the gatekeeper came running toward me.
Olympia sama, どうかなさいましたか?
Everyone is so shocked that she's going outside. That's such a cute outfit. Oh my god, I love it. I love it, and I love her. I was thinking of taking a short walk. He took a step back and stared at me in surprise. It's fine, I'm not going to escape.
いえ、そのようなことは考えておりませんでしたが。
He's only been here for a few years, so he doesn't know that I tried to escape before.
友はつけずともよろしいのですか?
The repetitive nature of our conversation accurately illustrated my life here. Got something in my throat, sorry. Olympia of the White was always confined to the estate of Doma of the Yellow. Don't worry, I'll be back in about an hour.
お気をつけて、いってらっしゃいませ。
Thank you, sir. Yellow District. Yep, looks yellow, all right. All the buildings in the Yellow District are painted yellow. I looked at all the houses lined up in an orderly fashion. These are houses? They're huge! Man! Doma was the leader of the Yellow, so his manor was located in the middle of the district. Yellow District, an area of Tengu Island inhabited by the people of the Yellow. Its structures are characterized by yellow tones, and there is a large river that runs through the district. I had only ever passed through the other districts by carriage. It's the first time I'm actually walking around here by myself. Oh, look at her little smile. She's so excited. I want to pinch her cheeks. I never had a reason to do so before. A carriage brought me to the wharf near the stage, or on occasion to the beach. Dawnlight Stage, a sacred stage out on the ocean where Olympia performs her ceremonial dance as a prayer offering to the sun. No other person is allowed to step upon it. Also, no one could lay their eyes upon me. Gonna be hard to find a soulmate then. Good for you for going out on your own. I know that's hard. Central District. The gate looks so magnificent from here. Wow, yeah, it does. Jeez, look at that. God, that's pretty. This whole game, man, I can't even with this. I could always tell it was large, even from afar. The shrine gate stretched so far overhead that it seemed to be reaching for the sun. Wow, look at that. Looks like the coolest skyscraper ever.
これはオランピア様
Everyone's reactions to her are just priceless. The construction site supervisor came running toward me, then bowed with his head to the ground and sounded like he dropped something. Oof. Please stand. I'm not here to reprimand you. I always felt uncomfortable when people bowed to me like this. And all because of my standing. I was only looking to see if the gate was close to being finished. The man stood up and dried his brow with his handkerchief, looking up at the shimmering gate.
そうですねもうほとんど形にはなっておりまして
It's been under construction for some time, hasn't it?
はいそう聞いております天の御柱
Uh-huh. Ama no Mihashira. Ama no Mihashira. We're going with that pronunciation. A shrine that has been under construction for generations by order of Hiruko. It is made from the show of those living on the surface. That means a lot to me, those words.
遠い遠い昔我らが偉大なるヒルコ様が島に大きな鳥居を作れと仰せられた
Hiruko, the creator of Tengu Island. He is in existence revered by the people as a god.
島に生きた者たちの魂で
The souls? That's some building material. A distance away, some of the workers were sorting glittering crystals. The crystals, known as sho, were made of human souls. Ooh. Sho, a crystallized human soul. The color of the crystal varies depending on the person's color traits and their state of health before their passing. These crystals are used for different purposes depending on their color. You know what? Even they are very pretty. They look like candy. It makes me want to eat them. Is that cannibalism? Don't eat the souls, Rose. Don't do that. The souls of people who passed away on Tengu Island were transformed into these crystals.
マレビトヒルコ様はことよから船でたどり着かれたという神にも等しいお方
Outsider. Those who arrived from beyond the whirlpool at the edge of the ocean. The people of the island generally see them as gods. Huh. Other world. The world where outsiders lived before finding their way to Tengu Island. Intriguing.
一日でも早く完成させてお喜びいただきたいものですこの島をそして我々の祖を創造された偉大なるヒルコ様に
The outsider, Lord Hiruko. There are other outsiders here as well. Yeah, didn't they say Doma was one? Is he a god? Sundial Plaza. That is so cool. This is Sundial Plaza, isn't it? Sundial Plaza certainly looks like it. An open area where vendors' stalls are set up midday. There's a dial on the ground with 12 parts, each etched with one of the 12 horary signs. The central tower drops a shadow onto the dial to show the time. Yep, that's how a sundial works. I tried to say inconspicuous as I walked around the place. Aren't those passion flowers? Passion flower. A flower resembling the face of a clock. The fruit born from these plants are edible and commonly known as passion fruit. Do passion fruit come from flowers that look like a clock? I've never heard of that or seen that. Interesting. You learn something new every day. I mean, it kinda looks like a clock. White and purple flowers grew all around me. Yeah, I can see it. I've seen them in books before, but never in bloom like this. They look a little like iroha flowers. Iroha flower. A wildflower that grows only on Tenyo Island. Its petals are white with hints of red. As I gazed in wonder at the flowers,
おい、あそこにいるのはもしかしてオランピア様じゃないか。
uh-oh.
ま、屋敷から出るなんて。一体どうしたことかしら。ご挨拶した方がいい？
Do they really think we can't hear them? They're like 5 feet away from the sound of their
やめてお
voices.
け。俺たちのようなものとは口など聞いてくださらない。
Wow, rude.
舞台の行き帰りでも一言も喋らないらしいからな。
Well, no, duh, she's dancing on stage. She's not acting. Why would she talk? I walked toward a nearby bench, pretending I couldn't hear them. No one spoke to me or dared to make eye contact because I was Olympia. I was just a doll to them. No one knows my real name. My true name was... Enter your name. Alias, Olympia. True name, Byakuya. The same cannot be changed. A new story will need to be written if a different name is chosen. I am going to go with Byakuya. Even though I can't pronounce it, I'm going to go with Byakuya. Because if you pick the default name, which I always do in Otome games, they actually say the name, which I like. Confirm name entry, yeah. Okay. My true name was Byakuya, but I never told anyone. I would only share it with those precious to me.
見て、真っ白い子よ。なんて不気味な。
What? She is gorgeous. Shut your mouth.
あれはもしかして天女島の娘じゃないか。だとしたら本物の白だぞ。
捕まえた方がいいのか？
Excuse me? No, that's illegal and inhumane. Why would you even say that? In earshot of her, especially. Just thinking about that day made me tremble with fear. Oh, honey. I should already be used to this by now. But I hope something good happens to me today. It is my birthday after all. I want to hug her so badly. Poor little dear.
しかし舞台の下で見ても本当に真っ白だな。髪も肌も瞳もあのように。
I'm serious. Do they really think we can't hear them?
同じ人間とは思えないよな。初めてあの方を見たときは腰を抜かすかと思った。
You are so over-exaggerating. She's gorgeous.
実は俺もなんだ。真っ白なんて。何かの化け物みたいだよな。もちろん今はとても感謝しているが。
My God, this is appalling. Poor sweet baby. Stop listening and go home.
白。見ていると怖くなってくるわ。あんな色で本当に生きておられるの？
Oh, baby. Stop listening to them.
どうだろうな。それこそ本当に作り物の人形かもしれぬ。だからあのように決して笑わぬのだ。
I wonder why she would never smile listening to this kind of stuff all the time. I bit my lip as I endured their gossip. No, I can't take this any longer. Yeah, good decision. Let's get out of here. Get away from those jerks. I regained my composure and briskly left the plaza. Some birthday present. Jeez.
今のは白の
Who's this handsome fella?
驚いたな。 人形殿が自ら屋敷から出てきたとは。もっともあの様子では、早々に逃げ帰ったか。
The doll, of course. Just as rude as the rest of them.
オランピア。か。悪趣味でつまらない名だ。
Wow, okay, he seems hostile.
白夜。
Oh, he knows her true name. Plot twist.
今日はあなたの誕生日ですね。そろそろ天の岩戸から出ていただきます。
Okay, guy, maybe stop standing around talking to yourself. Ama no Iwato. According to lore, a cave where the goddess Amaterasu retreated and hid herself for a time. Ah, it's a metaphor. Transitions between beautiful backgrounds. I'm back, Daifuku.
Kiki. Oh, you're back early.
I went outside thinking something wonderful would happen on my 18th birthday, but nothing did. Oh. It's so easy to smile with you, Daifuku. But not with anyone else. I've kept to myself for so long that I've forgotten how to interact with others. The people of Tengu Island, I don't think they want to look at me anyway. Well, you know what? Screw them. They're evil. They don't deserve you. You gotta walk right out of here and find a new home.
Kiki. Hime.
Then again, maybe I was expecting too much for my birthday. To think I had a glimmer of hope that I'd find my husband the moment I turned 18. I guess I've been made naive by my mother's dreams. It's almost tea time, Daifuku. I wonder what's... Ooh, she looks mad. It was him. Who's him? Doma?
戻っているのだろ
Sexy voice. Not gonna lie. Come in.
う。何事もなかったようだな。
Nice outfit, too. What do you mean?
今しがた空に強調が見えた気がしたのだ。
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, he's hot. Like, oof. Huh? I rushed out onto the balcony and looked up at the sky. Everything seems to be all right.
見間違いではない。確かに太陽が陰り、由来だ。
That's not good. That sounds very ominous. The sun?
ちょうど今夜は舞台だ。念のためショーの量を増やしておこう。
Maybe give it a twist. Sometimes if you tighten light bulbs, they'll, shine brighter. Can work for the sun. Never know.
お前もいつにも増して身を清め、心を研ぎ澄ませ、アマテラスとヒルコのために祈りなさい。
I understand. This man was Doma, leader of the Yellow. I assumed. And this was his manner. Although I was of the White, the reason I was here was...
そういえば、今日は外に出たそうだな。
Did you think I was going to run away? She looks so sassy there.
どこへも逃げられぬということは、お前が一番よくわかっているだろう。
Wow, way to rub it in. Yeah, seriously. Oh, Lady Amaterasu. Give me the strength not to slap this man. My 18th birthday was no different from any other day. Whoa. Ah! What was that? Suddenly a roar thundered across the ocean.
なんだこれは。
Yeah. I've never heard anything so loud before. I lived near the sea all my life. This was the first time I'd ever heard anything like it, as though the earth and the sea were about to split apart. Could this be another omen? Unable to keep my balance, I reached out to the railing in an effort to steady myself, maybe get away from the balcony during an earthquake. That's, safety rules. Wait, did it just suddenly become nighttime? I leaned over the balcony to see what was happening to the island. Doma, the sun! The sun just vanished. Wow, okay, I think you need to change the light bulb in this case. The sky and the ocean turned black. The sun's brilliance had vanished, and the world was shrouded in complete darkness. The sun, it's gone! Yeah. He looked sharply at the sky, then quickly turned to me.
Olympia. 女神アマテラスを祀り守る天女島の末裔。白き女たちの最後の生き残り。急ぎ身支度を。そして必ずや闇を払い、日の輝きを呼び戻すのだ。
But no pressure. Yes, I will. She's up for the challenge. I like a powerful heroine. There were preparations to be made prior to my going on stage. No matter how urgent the situation, I was to cleanse myself at all costs. My prayers to Lady Amaterasu would not be heard if I was unclean. And when dancing on the stage, I needed to wear an iroha flower. That's so pretty. I know I sound like a broken record, but that's because everything in this game is just gorgeous. The flower acted as a conduit between me and Lady Amaterasu. I am butchering these names, I know. The flower could only be found on Tenyo Island.
Oh, it's so pretty. I can't.
The show on the island were used for 2 reasons. Sorry. Crystals made from the souls of those who lived on the surface were offered to Lord Hiroko through the Amanomi Hashira. The gate thing, yeah. Oh man. Those look sick. Oh, I don't really want to eat those ones. And the crystals made from those who lived underground were offered to Lady Amaterasu. They looked dead. I guess they're dead souls, but you know what I mean. They were less colorful. They become sustenance for the sun to shine. It's kind of sad. Like they get eaten and the others just exist. God, she's beautiful. Look at that. That's so beautiful. Ah! My name is Byakuya, the sole survivor from Tenyo Island and servant of the sun. Oh my god, this CG. Yeah. Look at that. How could I not fangirl over that? I was the only white remaining in this world. Dispelling the darkness was my mission. My destiny was to bring light to this world. Oh, that's pretty too. Lady Amaterasu, can you hear me? Please shine your divine light upon us. Let the brilliance of the sun bless this world and its people. And intro time. Otomate. Is it Otomate or Otome or I don't even know. Anyway, whatever it is presents. direct to going by too fast for me to read. Let's just take in the visuals and be amazed by how pretty they are. Akaza, sin, love. Kuroba, mystery, future. Riku, law, bond. Tokisada, shame, action. Yosuga, best boy, conviction, salvation, I love him so much. Himuka, death, life. Yosuga is just awesome, you'll see. Olympia. I didn't see her little words, sorry. Sorry, I won't sing along anymore. I can't sing. I'm ruining it. Kissy. Plus, one extra bonus about this that's not true in most Otome games is that there is some nice spice. You'll see. You'll see when we get near the end of the roots. Ugh. Brace yourselves for mildly explicit sex scenes. The Doll and the Iron Mask. Thank goodness the sun is back. We're pretty powerful, huh? The sky was filled with the warmth of sunlight. The wilted leaves were green again and swayed gently in the breeze. The light melted away the darkness, revealing the shimmering blue of the sea. The waters shone with the brilliance of the sky, and I felt a load lifted from my shoulders. See, something good did happen on your birthday. I was proud to have been able to drive back the darkness. Yeah, you should be.
Olympia様、
You go, girl.
お見事でございました。ドーマ様もお喜びになりましょう。
From below the stage, a rower from the boat I arrived on spoke to me.
突然のことに私も不安でたまりませんでしたが、これで皆も安心します。
Who cares about them? They all hate her. They're rude. They can all die. Let's return. Wait, it was just sunset and now it's like afternoon. Okay. I guess the sun was still rising slowly after being extinguished entirely. The stage was built out on the ocean, and I was the only one allowed to step upon it. That was why I needed a boat to ferry me there and back.
Yeah,
that was pretty weird, huh? He knows what's up. Yes. He knows everyone's mean here. Cheers could be heard as the boat drew near the wharf. Now they like her. Pi District Wharf. Now that they can use her, they love her. Hypocrites. Uh-huh. She's like Rudolph. Now that Santa loves her, they love her. God. They all called out to me, but I didn't go near them. It was as if there were an invisible wall between us. This was my life. All I did was move between the manor and the stage. I was Olympia, so I never spoke with or looked at anyone. I was simply a doll. Oh, honey. Nothing's changed, not even on my birthday.
でも本当に不思議よね。オランピア様が舞うと闇が遠ざかるなんて。
There they go again, being rude.
いきなり太陽が消えたものだから不安になって久しぶりに行幸をいただきに来たのだ。
一段と美しくなられたのではないか。髪も肌もすべてが純白にきらめくようだ。
Don't get creepy about it, Kai.
だが、あの島の女だ。
白の女しかいない天女島か。でももうオランピア様以外死んだんだろ。
How dare you, my dude? What a rude jerk. You're saying that right in front of her? My heart wrenched at this passing remark. But I pretended to not be affected by it.
いきなり闇になるなんて。また何か悪いことが起きなきゃいいが。
確かに。あの時を思い出すな。
Backstory time. Please don't say any more. I was Olympia. I didn't smile or speak or have any emotions. I repeated that to myself over and over as I prepared to climb into the carriage, when suddenly...
オランピア様！太陽は一体どうなってしまうのですか？
A young man appeared in front of me.
どうか次の舞台では僕を使ってください。あなたの役に立ちたいのです。
What now?
おい、オランピア様に触れるな。
Excuse me?
うるさい、どけ！僕はオランピア様と話をしたいんだ。
Okay, let's everyone calm down here. Talk this out. Uh-oh.
太陽が消えたということは、黄泉の奴らの魂では足らないのでしょう？ぜひ僕を、あなたと太陽のために喜んでこの魂を捧げます。
Okay. I couldn't believe what I just heard. No one's ever said anything like this to me before. I'm a little scared with good reason. It's kind of stalkery, but I can't look flustered or things could take a turn for the worse. That is not my decision to make. Now move aside. I pushed down my fears and continued on my way.
オランピア様、行かないでください。
Dude, back off. He clung to my arm with such brute force that my voice escaped involuntarily.
お前、オランピア様に何を？
Get away from me.
邪魔をするな！
I had no idea who this man was. Stalker. But his face was contorted in anguish, and his shoulders shook terribly.
オランピア様、僕を見てください。あなたを愛するこの僕を。
Stalker, stalker.
もうこんな場所で生きていたくないんです。
Oof.
でも、この島からは絶対に逃げ出せない。
This guy needs to chill.
だから、あなたのために死なせてください。
Whoa. Yeah, this is rational. His fingernails dug into my arm. I looked around for someone to help me, but the people only watched us from a distance, mouths agape. I shouldn't be surprised. Even with everyone around us, not a single person made any attempt to help me. Were they that scared to approach me? Was it because I was of the white?
オランピア様、どうか僕を見てください。
No! What's going on there? Kill this man. A seething heat rose from deep inside me. He is trying to taint me. No, I don't want to. Where are the guards? Please, anyone.
お願いです。僕はあなたのために。離れろ。彼女に指一本触れるな。
Meet Bachelor number 1. Although I guess we already met him earlier, when he was awkwardly talking to himself in the square. Has someone come to save me?
おい、あれは断りの赤座殿だ。
Kotowari. Doesn't that mean refuse? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't speak Japanese. Just, know some from visual novels. An institution that monitors and controls matters on Tengu Island. In addition to keeping extensive records, they also work to assess and preserve things of value in and around the island. No wonder he likes Olympia. Byakuya. Akaza, a young man of the Red who works as director of the Kotowari. He assists and watches over Olympia and her activities on the island.
なんだっていきなりここへ。まさかオランピア様を連行するつもりじゃないよな。
Maybe someone needs to. You guys are just awful. Take me away? But I didn't do anything.
見て、真っ白い子よ。なんて不気味な。
あれはもしかして天女島の娘じゃないか。だとしたら本物の白だぞ。
捕まえた方がいいのか？
The Kotowari, they're the keepers of the island's records, aren't they? Why is someone from the Kotowari here? Is he really going to take me away? His arm around me was too powerful to escape. Then again, even if I could escape, there was no place for me to call home. Not anymore. How foolish of me to think that someone would come to save me. Tears began to well up in my eyes. Oh, don't cry, love. Suddenly.
聞け、天狗島の民たちよ。本日よりこの白のオランピアは我々断りの保護下に置かれることになった。
That's good.
今後、彼女に危害を加えた者は厳罰となる。おのおの留意するように。
That's good. Protection? What is he talking about? The crowd began to murmur amongst themselves. I wasn't surprised. I was just as confused as they were.
赤座殿、オランピア様はどうなるのですか？保護とは何です？まさかもう舞台に立てないなどということは。
は？
勘違いするな。そのような意味ではない。彼女はこの天狗島において存在が確認されているたった一人の白。故にその希少な色が失われぬよう万難を排して守らねばならない。
Wow, how caring of you. I wanted to speak, but I held my tongue.
もう一度繰り返す。本日この場より何人たりとも彼女の心身を脅かすような真似をしてはならない。破った者は相応の罰が下されるだろう。
The crowd fell silent. They stared at us without making even the slightest sound. The man slowly stepped back and bowed deeply.
失礼。ご挨拶が遅れました。オランピア。私は断りで所長を務める 赤座。重要なお話がありますので、これから本部までご同行願います。
Kotowari Headquarters, the central base of the organization. Akaza's office and Kuroba's laboratory can be found there. Huh?
あなたの安全はお約束します。どうか馬車へ。
Before I knew it, another carriage stopped right in front of me. I noticed others around us wearing the same uniform that he was wearing. I'm not sure this is a good idea, but I don't think I have much of a choice. Kotowari Headquarters. What a great birthday present, seriously. This whole day has been wonderful. Everything's sparkly, it's all so pretty. The door behind us closed, and I pulled off the cloak that had been draped over my shoulders. This must be yours, or are these prisoners' garments? She is sassy.
舞台衣装のままお連れしてしまったので、そのままでは目立つかと思いまして。
Thank you for your concern, but it's difficult to move with it on. If you don't mind.
お好きなように。
I stepped away from the stifling air and took a deep breath. Cute little office. My eyes moved around the empty room. It's not empty. I think there's an ice cream truck going by my house. Yeah, there's definitely an ice cream truck outside. Okay. Good timing. Let's go on anyway. I don't see any weapons or other dangerous things here. So, what is this important matter you wish to discuss with me? There was a noticeable bite to my words. He intercepted me at the wharf only to bring me here without any explanation whatsoever. This is far from acceptable behavior.
まずは突然の非礼をどうかお許しください、オランピア。改めて名乗りますが、私はこの断りで所長を務めております赤座と申します。
Pleasure.
あなたに危害を加えるものでないことを誓います。
His words were polite, but his voice carried an undeniable strength. The eyes that looked at me betrayed no emotion. He's much younger than Doma, maybe a little older than me. He must be very skilled to hold the position of a director. Yeah, really.
非常に重要な要件ですので、馬車の中でご説明するのはかえって失礼だと判断しました。落ち着いてお話しできる場所へ速やかにお連れしたかったのです。
Okay, forgiven. I'll take your word on that for now. I looked at him again. His hair was blood red, as were his eyes. There was no doubting what class he was from. He has to be of the red. His uniform was seamlessly tailored in fine cloth, and on his waist was a magnificent katana. Is that a katana? Doesn't look like the normal, handle of a katana. What do I know?
オランピア、あなたは我々についてご存知ですか？
The Kotowari. I heard that your organization manages the records on Tengu Island.
基本的にはその通りです。
A+.
ではその戸籍、 住居、職業、医療記録などあらゆる情報に関わるこの島で最も大事なものが何か
Color?
あなたはお分かりですか？
Color, right? Yeah. Family register. A register that keeps a record of the names, addresses, birth dates, and other information about the island's inhabitants. The complete registry is managed by the Kotowari. Perhaps color? Yeah, that's what I thought too.
そうです。
Hey, got it right. A
この
plus.
島は四季により全てが定められる。居住区も職業も婚姻も。
That kind of sucks. Color. A generalized term for the castes of the color class system. The color hierarchy is respected and considered the most important aspect of life on Tengu Island. Society on the island is built on the foundation of this system. That sucks, man.
つまりこの島の情報を管理するということは色を管理することなのです。
What would a person in your position want with me, though? Announcing that I was to be put under your protection was presumptuous, don't you think? I was able to regain my composure. Likely in part due to his calm demeanor.
そうそう、言い忘れていました。誕生日、おめでとうございます。
Oh, thank you. You're like the only person to say that to me today. What? Oh, it makes sense because he keeps track of birth dates.
誕生日をお祝いされるのは嫌いですか？
I'm just surprised to hear it from a stranger. Not to mention... I suddenly held back the words I was about to say. Not to mention, this is the first time a man has said something like that to me. He chose such an odd time to say happy birthday. How unusual. Yeah, it was kind of awkward, wasn't it? I wasn't sure how else to respond, so I tried to change the subject. Not to mention, the sun's disappearance came as a surprise. Yeah, that's also an awkward transition, hun. Maybe you guys are meant to be together.
ええ、大事に至らず何よりです。感謝いたします、オランピア。
I only did what my role requires.
そうですね。あなたの役目ですね。
What does that mean? His tone suddenly changed.
しかし、先ほどは危なかった。あのように住民から詰め寄られることはよくあるのですか？
Not at all. They usually just gossip about me from 5 feet away like I can't hear them.
確かに、混乱する気持ちもわからなくはありません。世界が突然闇に包まれてしまったのですから。
Oh no, are you a stalker too?
私たちの頭上に輝くあの太陽は、島の地下に広がる黄泉の者たちの魂によって燃えている。
Yomi, an underground society inhabited by those not allowed to live on the surface, namely criminals and the Versi. Their entertainment district has thrived to the point of attracting many visitors from the upper classes.
そしてそれをさらに眩しく輝かせるのがあなた、オランピア。あなたがあの舞台でひとたび舞えば闇は逃げてゆく。
Are you trying to flirt with me or something?
なんと不思議な女性でしょうか。
You're the mysterious one, dude. You're being weird. What is he planning? He didn't drag me here just to say happy birthday and praise me, right? He did mention he has no intention of harming me, but I'm not sure I can trust him. I'll ask you again. Why did you bring me here?
失礼しました。
見て、真っ白い子よ。なんて不気味な。
Now that I think about it, there's no way I can trust him without knowing his motives. I can't tell what he's thinking at all.
最初にも申し上げましたが、本日をもってあなたを聖人とみなし、法規にのっとり、我々断りの保護下に置きます。
What do you mean by that?
この天狗島には、本来悪は存在しません。悪は、この島では生まれませんから。
Bro, I know this. So I've heard many times. I wonder how much he knows about me and Tenyo Island.
あなたは現在確認されているたった一人の悪です。
I'd say he knows a lot since he's the keeper of records.
速やかに後輩相手を探し、その悪の遺伝子を確実に残さねばなりません。
Wow, he just up and said it, didn't he?
とはいえ、見も知らぬ相手といきなりというのはさすがに非人道的です。
Just a bit.
今後1年の猶予を与えますので、後輩相手、夫となるものを探してください。
He says it all with such a straight face and even voice. What the? Yeah, really, finish that sentence, Byakuya. I couldn't keep myself from shouting. Find a husband in 1 year? Is he serious? I mean, he doesn't look like he's joking, but... I steadied my nerves and took a deep breath. Why should I? On what authority do you give those orders?
先ほども申し上げた通り、私たちは天狗島の色を管理しています。何としても悪を守り、残さねばならない。
I'm not a science experiment. He's dead serious.
この天狗島では、男性は20歳、女性は18歳になると婚姻が許されます。先ほども申し上げましたが、婚姻は色相に基づき、式が近いものの中から相手を選ぶ仕組みです。
Marriage, a union determined by one's color tier on Tengu Island. It is considered a cardinal sin to marry or have a physical relationship with anyone outside of one's acceptable color matches. God, this place is awful. Similar color classes. I learned about it from my governess and teachers, but I feel uncomfortable hearing it said so bluntly now. Totally understandable. It's as if all that matters is color and not the actual people themselves. Then what am I supposed to do? I'm the only one of my class remaining.
ですが、あなたはこの天狗島に住む男性たちの中から自由に選んでいただいて構いません。
Wouldn't be much of an Otome game if I couldn't. I was taken by surprise. I might have found humor in it if it didn't sound so unrealistic. I couldn't believe I was having this conversation with a stranger on my birthday. Yeah, it is kind of bizarre now that you think about it. Did you just say I can choose anyone?
はい、自由に。
So I can wed any man of any color class. What about women? Just gonna put that out there.
基本的には。ですが、さすがに犯罪者や後輩能力のない男性は難しいですね。
Yeah, that's an issue. Is no one gay on this island? That's sad. I guess those who are can't be with the ones they love. This place is so cruel. How could he say something so embarrassing without any change in expression? And this is your order?
命令というよりは、要請に近いものです。
I mean, kind of sounds like an order to me. That doesn't change much. And if I refuse?
悪が途絶えても問題ないとお考えですか？
Wow, low blow.
仮にですが、あなたが次の悪を残さずに この世界からいなくなれば、白は失われることになります。永久に。そのことを自覚していますか？
That would not be good, since we're the ones who can, make the sun shine. He didn't so much as twitch an eyebrow. It was like he was wearing a mask.
いい？約束して。あなたも愛する人を見つけて母さんのように幸せになると。あなたの魂の半身がきっとこの世界のどこかにいるわ。
Mother, is this why I dreamed of you? Today was my 18th birthday. I hoped something life-changing would happen, but not this. But I never expected this. Find a mate. I knew from the beginning I had no right to refuse. I want to protect the white too. I have to protect my bloodline. I was the only white remaining. I needed to find my future husband and bear children for the sake of preserving my class. That was the least I could do. To honor Tenyo Island and the vow I made to my mother.
見て、真っ白い子よ。なんて不気味な。
Let's not marry that lady. But is there a man out there who will love me for who I am? I'm gonna go with yes, since this is an Otome game. Just a hunch. I took a deep breath. I didn't want him to see how worried I was. I couldn't show him any sign of weakness. I needed to maintain the image of Olympia while in front of others. Let me ask you this. What will happen if I am unable to find a suitable partner?
その時は責任を取って私が相手を務めます。
The responsibility of fulfilling that role. How romantic.
ですからご安心ください。
Top 10 most romantic proposals right there. So emotional. Take on the responsibility?
後輩および婚姻の
Oh
相手
my
です。
god.
別の故障では夫になりますね。
Wow. So romantic. I definitely want to marry you now. Give me a ring. Just right now. Let's do it. Run away with me. 1,000 times yes. He didn't look fazed at all. He may as well have been reading the words off of some document. Why would you do that? Because you're the Kotowari's director?
私は仕事熱心です。
God. I nearly raised my hand to slap him, do it, but I somehow managed to restrain myself. I can't believe he said that. The anger I had been suppressing was beginning to bubble over the surface. I couldn't keep acting like some doll anymore. I see. You must be quite proud to work for the Kotowari.
そう思っています。
Take a hint, man. She's mad. I can tell that you only see me for my color class. Your sole interest is in preserving the white. Faithful to your sworn duty. What a good boy. I felt the fury coursing through me. Somehow the rage felt good. Yeah, let it all out. There was still human emotion left inside me. Oh, baby. Even if my color class is rare, even if I'm the only one left on this island, that doesn't mean I should be treated this way. I'm still human. As my glare sharpened, I could feel my eyes begin to well up with tears. I shut them quickly. He didn't deserve to see my tears.
いい？約束して。あなたも愛する人を見つけて母さんのように幸せになると。
Not looking likely. I don't speak to anyone or look them in the eye. I've lived every day like this since my arrival. Does that mean you can treat me like a thing? Because I'm just a doll? You think I have no soul? I'm a living, breathing human. I'm a human with a heart. I can feel sad like anyone else. I can feel angry. And I can love just like anyone else. Tell him. But there's one thing I know for sure. I will never take you as my husband. I will find my true love on my own. Do I make myself clear? Now, are you finished? Because I am. Let it out, girl, go. Yeah. That did not go according to plan, huh?
一斉の家。舞台の上とは大違いじゃないか。やはり人形などではなかったな。
Oh, he smiled. Yeah, he's okay, I can tell. Not just because I've played his route before, but he's just a kudere. Look at him. Okay, that seems like a good place to stop. Unfortunately, I'm loving this. I'm so excited to go on. My voice hurts though. I hope you're excited too. If you are, please like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz you've heard a million times before. And remember to let me know in the comments if you want me to read voice lines from characters besides Olympia. On that note, see ya!